Understand, learn, and have a peaceful mind. Grant us the spirit of wisdom, the spirit of knowledge and piety, the spirit of holy devotion, and the Holy Spirit, Lord of Jesus Christ, the masterpiece of the art of creation.
Glory be to the Father, to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Good morning, everyone. Today, August 16, 2024, we're going to conduct a pre-bid conference and at the same time, a bidding, an opening of bid for contract ID. Opening of bid for contract ID 24FA0052 and pre-bid conference for contract ID 24FA00060 and FA0061. So we first conduct the pre-bid conference. So before we start, let me first establish a quorum. Of course, with me as the chairperson, Sir Alan Imperial, our assistant, our vice chairperson, Sir Mike Presbytero, our regular member. Good morning, sir. Engineer Witz, our provisional member. Sir, good morning. Ma'am Eva Clarino, our back head, our back secretariat. Of course, good morning, ma'am. Of course, together with the back sec members, Ma'am Tin Simanes, good morning. Sir JP Alamares, Sir Ma'am Sanang, Ma'am Colette Dison, ma'am, good morning.
Morning.
Sir Patrick Rania is not around. Ma'am Loisa, ma'am, good morning. Sir Larry Frias, good morning. Ma'am Cecil Chavez, good morning. And of course, to Sir John Amado, good morning.
Good morning.
So also, good morning to live viewers to our YouTube channel. Good morning. So, we are here this morning actually to conduct a pre-bid conference of to contract ID. Contract ID 24FA0060 and 24FA0061 to clarify and explain any of the requirements, terms, and conditions, and specifications stipulated in the bidding documents. So we then discuss and clarify, explain among others the eligibility requirements and the technical and financial component of the contract to be bid. So, anyways, lahat naman yan ay nakalagay doon sa ating instruction to bidders. So, anyways, this morning we're going to discuss with you some items included in the ITB which are of course commonly overlooked. So, without further ado, let me call in Ma'am Colette Dison to discuss with you the item, some item included in the ITB for your information.
60.
Ma'am Colette, the floor is yours.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Invitation to bid for 24FA0060 construction of San Lorenzo, Salvacion, Seawall, Tabaco City, Albay. The DPWH Albay First DEO through GAA 2024 intends to apply the sum of 109,044,999 and 3 centavos being the approved ABC to payments under the contract for contract ID number 24FA0060. Completion of the work is required 260 calendar days. Bidders should have completed a contract similar to the project. The description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in instruction to bidders. Bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding requirements of procedures using non-discretionary pass-fail criterion as specified in the 2016 revised IRR and of Republic Act RA 9184. To be eligible to bid for this contract, a contractor must meet the following major requirements: Filipino citizen or 75% Filipino-owned partnership corporation with pickup license for at least size range medium A. Completion of similar contract costing at least 50% of the ABC. However, that contractors under small A and small B categories without similar experience on the contract to be bid may be allowed to bid if the cost of such contract is not more than the allowable range of contract cost of their registration based on the guidelines as prescribed by the pickup, and the net financial contracting capacity at least equal to the ABC. Interested bidders may obtain further information from DPWH Albay First District Engineering Office and inspect the bidding documents at the address given below from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders on August 8 to 28, 2024 from given address and website below, and upon payment of the applicable fee for the bidding documents pursuant to the latest guidelines issued by the GPPB in the amount of 50,000. The procuring entity shall allow the bidders to present its proof of payment for the fees by presenting the original official receipt of payment in person. The DPWH Albay First DEO Office will hold a pre-bid conference on 10 a.m. August 16, Procurement Unit, and through live streaming via YouTube. Bids must be duly received by the Back Secretariat through manual submission at the office address as indicated below on or before 10 a.m. August 28. Late bids shall not be accepted. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable forms and the amount stated in the ITB Plus 15. Bid opening shall be on 10:01 a.m. August 28, 2024 at the given address below, Procurement Unit, Conference Room, DPWH Albay First DEO. The DPWH Albay First DEO Office reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract at any prior time to contract award in accordance with Sections 35.6 and 41 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184 without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. For further information, please refer to Eva Ciclarino, Procurement Unit, DPWH Albay First DEO. The cut-off time for payment and dropping of bidding documents, 9 a.m. Request for preparation of order of payment, 9:30 a.m. Receive of accounting the order of payment, 9:45 a.m. Receive of cashier the order of payment, 10 a.m. Dropping of bidding documents.
Okay, to continue with, let me call in ikaw and Mambang, ano? We're going to discuss the
Second.
I know. You're not yet finished. So other requirements, other things to discuss.
Equipment.
Okay, sige, equipment na sa equipment. So, let me call in Engineer Ador to discuss with you reminders in relation to the equipment pledges contract. Sir.
Thank you, sir. Good morning. The minimum major equipment requirement for contract ID 24FA0060 are the following. Water truck with pump, 1 unit. Backhoe, 1 unit. Dump truck, 3 units. Service cargo truck, 3 units. 1 bagger mixer, 1 unit. Concrete vibrator, 1 unit. Roller crane, 1 unit. Vibro hammer, 1 unit. Payloader, 1 unit. Road grader, 1 unit. Vibratory roller, 1 unit. Transit mixer, 1 unit. And for contract ID 24FA0061, the minimum major equipment requirements are the following. Water truck with pump, 1 unit. Backhoe, 1 unit for 0.88 cubic meter and 1 unit for 0.28 cubic meter. Dump truck, 1 unit. Service cargo rack, 1 unit. Roller crane, 1 unit. Vibro hammer, 1 unit. And please take note to strictly comply the requirements prescribed under DO 58, series of 2012 dated August 12, 2012, inclusion of material data on the pledge equipment of the bidder in its bid documents. And DO 11, series of 2017, dated January 24, 2017, inclusion of the minimum material testing equipment in the technical component of the bid. And also the list of contractors' equipment units which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreements should be supported by certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project. This also include the proof of ownership of the equipment as supporting documents in the pledge equipment form. Thank you, sir.
So, any other additional information? Ma'am Claire?
Should be 61. Ano sa ITB lang? Sa 61?
Okay, sige. Let us continue reading the some other information for contract ID 24 FA0061. Ma'am Colette, please go ahead.
Good morning again. Invitation to bid for 24 FA0061 Rehabilitation of Basud River Control Protecting Basud Elementary School, Tabaco City, Albay. The DPWH Albay First DEO through GAA 2024 intends to apply the sum of 41,159,999 and 28 centavos being the approved ABC for the contract. The completion of the work is required 161 calendar days. Bidder should have completed a contract similar to the project. The description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly instruction to bidders. To be eligible to bid for the contract, a contractor must meet the following major requirements: Filipino citizen or 75% Filipino-owned partnership corporation with pickup license for at least size range medium A. Completion of similar contract costing at least 50% of the ABC. However, that contractors under small A and small B categories without similar experience on the contract to be bid may be allowed to bid if the cost of such contract is not more than the allowable range of contract costs of their registration based on the guidelines as prescribed by the PCAB and the net financial contracting capacity at least equal to the ABC. Interested bidders may obtain the further information from the DPWH Albay First DEO and inspect the bidding documents at the address given below from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders on August 8 to 28 from given address and website below and upon payment of the applicable fee in the amount of 25,000. The procuring entity shall allow the bidder to present its proof of payment for the fees by presenting the original official receipt of payment in person. Bids must be duly received by the Back Secretariat through manual submission at the office address as indicated below on or before 10 a.m. August 28, 2024. Late bids shall not be accepted. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable forms and the amount stated in ITB Clause 15. Bid opening shall be on 10:01 a.m. August 28, 2024 at the address given below, Procurement Unit, Conference Room, DPWH Albay First DEO. The cut-off time for payment and dropping of bidding documents, 9 a.m. Request for preparation of order of payment, 9:30 a.m. Receipt of accounting the order of payment, 9:45 a.m. Receipt of cashier the order of payment, 10 a.m. Dropping of bidding documents.
So to continue with additional reminders common for both contract ID 24 FA0060 and 24 FA0061. This is a common common reminders. Go ahead, Ma'am Bang, please.
Please be reminded that prospective bidders must use standard bidding forms such as list of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their complete qualifications and experience. So included here is the minimum work experience requirements for the key personnel. For project manager, at least 5 years of experience. Project engineer, at least 3 years of experience. Materials engineer, 3 years. Construction foreman, 2 years. So the list must be supported by individual resume and experience data. It must be signed, sealed, and notarized. The list must be supported by individual resume, biodata of all personnel, photocopy of identification card, PRC license of the engineers, accreditation IDs, and certificates. It must be clear, legible, and authenticated. Also attach the certificate of training of health and safety officers issued by the Department of Labor and Employment or any of its accredited agency or institution as required in DEO 98 series of 2014. So also please be reminded of our latest accredited contractors, project engineers from DEO 94 series of 2020 and DEO 156 series of 2023, and this is also superseded by DEO 118 series of 2024 for your reference. Thank you.
Okay, in addition po for this key personnel as required in the contract, so the key personnel such as the project manager, materials engineer, and the project engineer should be individual designation to the project. I repeat, project manager, materials engineer, and project engineer should be individual designation to the project. Multitasking is not allowed. Meaning, kung ikaw ang PE, hindi ka na pwedeng maging materials engineer niya, hindi ka na pwedeng maging project manager, although, ano ka, yung parang eligible ka to handle that position. However, hindi yan pwede sa ngayon. All key personnel should be by individual. So, any other reminders from our implementing office? The construction, sir? And there being no more things to discuss, anybody now may move for adjournment.
I vote for the adjournment of this meeting.
Okay, it has been moved and seconded that the adjournment for this private conference be adjourned. So, thank you so much for attending this meeting, conference. Also to our YouTube viewers. Okay, standby lang po YouTube viewers because we will continue opening the bid for contract ID 24FA 052. So without further ado, since we already have a quorum, we now continue our activity for opening of bid. So ma'am, kasi yung mga members, yun pa rin ang members for opening of bid. So before anything else, let me first open the inbox for contract ID. So we now open and read the technical proposal for this contract on the 24 52. Ma'am says please do the reading. Thank you.
Opening of technical document folder 1 for contract ID 24FA0052. Contract name is Cluster 11, construction improvement of various access roads in the first district of Albay. Approved budget for the contract is 58,799,851 pesos and 27 centavos. Contract duration is 184 calendar days. Bidding date is August 16, 2024 and bidding time is 10:30 a.m. First bidder, Centerways Construction and Development Incorporated. 10:30 po.
Time please.
10:30 po.
10:30.
First bidder is Centerways Construction and Development Incorporated. Field Jobs Registration. Sex Certificate. Mayor's Permit. Tax Clearance. Pickup License. Audited Financial Statements. List of ongoing projects. SLCC, Bid Security BSD, sign and notarize. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Organizational chart. Key personnel sa affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project Manager Lorenzo Lubiano. Sign and notarize. Project Engineer Fermin Malianta. Sign and notarize. With attached report of rating of 62%. And DO 127 series of 2024. Materials engineer Zandra Francisco. Sign and notarize. With attached certificate of accreditation. Safety officer Ralph Walter Lubiano. Sign and notarize. Pwede pa sila sunod ulit. Sunod siya.
Pwede pa sa 23 dapat. 21.
Data management
The last line.
Construction foreman Michael Rivera. Sign and notarize. List of contractors, minimum materials, testing equipment.
Ito naman sa
DO 11. List of contractors, major construction equipment. Owned and leased batching plant. Proof of ownership. Lease contract agreement for batching plant. Sign and notarize.
Mamba,
Yes.
ibala na ining ibigay na itong written na.
Last na po.
I-include ko na siya.
Kung mas ang ibigay na sa gusto ito kung 21, dapat wala na lang dapat mga pwede sa ruang. So, iso rin
Iba-iba.
sa ruang. Iba-iba. Naka-include din po sa instruction.
Kanina po, sabi ko. Digdi po. Di pa.
Di pa dito siya. So, inot na pre-binta.
May included na din.
Ang i-bidding dapat kaya inot na pre-binta na i-include ito sa instruction is so sa 21 sa possible. Pinatawan ka pa. At siya,
Sino si this?
With attached VRS certificate. Omnibus, sign and notarize. DO 138, sign and notarize. DO 9, sign and notarize. Secretary certificate, NFCC, and integrity pledge.
the technical proposal submitted by Central Waste Construction and Development Incorporated for contract ID 24-0052 is passed.
Next bidder, Garcia Construction Corporation. Bid Security BSD, sign and notarize. Field jobs registration. List of ongoing projects. SLCC. NFCC. Statement of availability of key personnel. Organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel sa affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager or project engineer, Juan Paulo Besa. Sign and notarize.
Yun na.
The touch report of rating of 61%. Materials engineer Vida Belis. Sign and notarize. With a touch certificate of accreditation. Project foreman Jose Garcia. Sign and notarize. Safety officer Vicente Del Castillo Jr. Sign and notarize. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract, all owned. Proof of ownership. With attached certificate of accreditation for complete batching plant. Minimum materials testing equipment DO 11. Omnibus, sign and notarize. Secretary certificate. DO 9, sign and notarize.
The eligibility and technical documents submitted by Garcia Construction Corporation for contract ID 24-0052.
Next bidder is CDH Construction. Field jobs registration. List of ongoing project, SLCC, bid security BSD, sign and notarized organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data, statement of availability of key personnel, signed and notarized, key personnel sa affidavit of commitment to work on the contract, project manager, Karayong Haji Malik, signed and notarized, project engineer, Martin Atazan, signed and notarized, with attached certificate of accreditation, accreditation number 0083, materials engineer Philip Adolfo, signed and notarized, with attached certificate of accreditation, project foreman Madid Mangka, signed and notarized, safety officer Samsudin Radjalaot, signed and notarized, with attached certificate. It's a contractor's major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract, owned and leased. Statement of availability of major construction equipment, signed and notarized. Proof of ownership. Lease contract agreement for equipment, signed and notarized. Certificate of accreditation for concrete batch plant. List of minimum materials testing equipment DEO 11. Ownership omnibus, signed and notarized. NFCC and DEO 9, signed and notarized.
The technical proposal submitted by CDH Construction for contract ID 24 FH0052 is passed.
Next bidder, Severs Construction and Supplies and Realty Development. Realty Development. Phillips registration. DTI permit. Mayor's permit. Tax clearance. List of ongoing projects. SLCC. Pickup license. Bid security BSD, signed and notarized organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract, project manager Severino Tan. Signed and notarized. Project engineer Martin Atazan. Signed and notarized. With attached certificate of accreditation with accreditation numbers 008. Materials engineer Geoffrey Espinosilia, signed and notarized with attached certificate of accreditation. Construction foreman Juni Bayogbog, signed and notarized. Safety officer Chona Sebelieta, signed and notarized with certificate of completion. First aider Joselito Arcos, signed and notarized. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract, owned and leased. List of minimum materials testing equipment PO 11. Proof of ownership. Lease contract, signed and notarized. Special issue. Mix to DPWH project last year. Okay ba eh? Ito ko kasi sir. Parang kayo sir, so tig-attach siya sa BRS certificate. So nakalaan man sa project na ini.
Sige na, ano na yan. Pag
Post pa na.
bid evaluation.
With attached memorandum letter from BRS for concrete box plan. Omnibus, signed and notarized. DEO 9, signed and notarized. Affidavit of site inspection. Audited financial statements. NFCC. Ikaw ba na? Solist.
The technical proposal submitted by Reverse Construction and
Unisuwar.
Supplies and BLP Development for contract ID 24F0052 is passed.
Next bidder is WERR Corporation International. Field jobs registration. Sex certificate. Mayor's permit. Tax clearance. List of ongoing projects. SLCC. Pick up license. Bid security BSD signed and authorized organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager William Ramos, signed and notarized. Project engineer Rico Balofinos, signed and notarized. With attached certificate of accreditation. Wait lang. Sino siya? Ano kasi? Materials engineer pala. Si Rico Balofinos. Nice. Safety officer Gerald Pascual, signed and notarized. Project foreman Wilman Vibar, signed and notarized. Project engineer Daniel Kayaan, signed and notarized. With attached report of rating of 70%. List of contractors' major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract, owned and under purchase agreement. Proof of ownership. Purchase agreement, signed and notarized. Under purchase agreement. Batch plan. Or certificate.
Anong bansa? Sa iba nyo sa medyo? Ay, ba't medyo?
Pero wala man siya. Ano? Patas niya. Di ba, kung may purchase agreement siya, dahil pa man sa iya, di dapat attach na. Bigde, KPMSQ.
Ano yan? PA?
Purchase agreement. Pwede nga for purchase agreement ang batch plan. Pero dapat igo sa iyo. Under purchase agreement kaya sales so concrete batch plan niya. Pero wala man yun attach na certification. Kaining certification na bakal. Ano siya sir? No rang yan.
Anong violation? Certificate of accreditation?
Equipment.
Case equipment. Accreditation, plant accreditation, batching plant accreditation.
Mr. Chair, there is no attached certificate for
Batching plant.
matching plant
Accreditation.
for okay,
Matching
sa second party CTMSQ Trading and Marketing Incorporated wherein WERR and third A purchase agreement.
Okay.
Tiklupan mo na surface strike ko. Nalingon yung dahil last.
Yung masa na yung APP naman, ang pag-araw kayo.
Okay.
So the technical proposal submitted by Work Corporation International for contract ID 24 FA0052 is failed due to non-compliance to ITB clause 10.5, non-submission of batching plant accreditation as per DO 253 series of 2003.
Proceed na po.
Okay, go ahead.
Next bidder is Small Row Construction and Supply. Field jobs registration. DTI permit, mayor's permit. Tax clearance. List of ongoing projects, SLCC. Pickup license. Bid security BSD signed and notarized. Organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager, Romela Lamban, signed and notarized. Project engineer, Genesis Lamban, signed and notarized. And accredited project engineer, Danilo Pagatpatan, signed and notarized to the Touch Department Order 79 Series of 2024. Materials engineer, Teresita Belarmino, signed and notarized with a touch certificate of accreditation. Safety officer Arnel Guevara, signed and notarized with a touch certificate of completion. First aider Limuel Elpos, signed and notarized. Construction foreman Marlon Sargento, signed and notarized. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract, owned and leased. Ownership. Lease contract agreement signed and notarized. Registered firm. Iniset sa BRS niya, iba man ang nakalap ng project. Dito sa BRS.
Pero yaw siyang saan naman.
List siya, sir.
Kaya please, although dito pa man siya.
Basta yan.
Present. Kaya although project.
This is a presentation.
Sa ano na lang? Bid evaluation.
With attached special issued authorization from BRS. List of minimum materials testing equipment DO 11. Omnibus signed and notarized. DO 9 signed and notarized. Affidavit of site inspection. And NFCC.
The technical proposal submitted by Molra Construction and Supply for contract ID 24 FA0052 is passed.
Next bidder is One Red Dragon Construction Services. Field jobs registration. DTI permit, mayor's permit, tax clearance. List of ongoing projects, SLCC. Pickup license, bid security BSD, signed and notarized organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contracts with their qualification data.
Yung ang violation na hilinta during bid.
Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager Fatima Manalansan, signed and notarized. Project engineer Nico Escueta, signed and notarized. Provisional project engineer Fayan Santiago, signed and notarized with a touch report of rating of 64%. Materials engineer Herminigilda Navarro, signed and notarized with a touch certificate of accreditation. Project foreman Ricky Faustino, signed and notarized. Safety officer Ian Benjamin Prieto, signed and notarized. With attached certificate of completion, first aider Norvin Alamil, signed and notarized. List of contractors' major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract, owned and leased. Proof of ownership. DEO 11, signed and notarized. Lease contract agreement, signed and notarized. With attached special issue for authorization for batch plant from BRS. Omnibus, signed and notarized. DO9, signed and notarized. Affidavit of site inspection, integrity pledge, audited financial statements, and NFCC.
The technical proposal submitted by One Red Dragon Construction Services for contract ID 24FS0052 is passed.
Next bidder is WCS Construction Incorporated. Field registration. List of ongoing contracts. SLCC. Bid security BSD, signed and notarized. Organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel sa affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager Raymond De Los Santos, signed and notarized. Project engineer Julius Cesar Mergelino, signed and notarized. With attached report of rating of 61% and DO 126 series of 2024. Materials engineer Raymond De Los Santos, signed and notarized. With attached certificate of accreditation. Safety officer Nardito Leona, signed and notarized. With attached certificate of completion. Construction foreman Alfredo Lianzana Jr., signed and notarized. List of contractors' major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract. All owned. Proof of ownership. With a certificate of accreditation from BRS for concrete batch plant. Omnibus, signed and notarized. List of minimum material handling equipment, DO 11. Secretary certificate, signed and notarized. NFCC and DO 9, signed and notarized.
The eligibility and technical documents submitted by WCS Construction Incorporated for contract ID 24FS0052 is passed.
Next bidder is HTJ Builders and Supply. Field registration. List of ongoing projects. SLCC. Pickup license. Bid security BSD, signed and notarized. Organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel sa affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager Sofronio Baldoza Jr., signed and notarized. Project engineer John Luester Peñas, signed and notarized. With attached department order 96 series of 2024. Materials engineer Lorilyn Palmes, signed and notarized. With attached certificate of accreditation. Construction foreman Loriano Barameda, signed and notarized. Safety and Health Officer Jane Bernadette Metran, signed and notarized with certificate of completion. List of contractors' major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract, all owned. Proof of ownership. With with attached certificate of accreditation from BRS for concrete batch plant. DEO 11, signed and notarized.
Big dip sa
Ini po yung tig ano ni sir. Ini po.
accreditation certificate.
Batching plant
Ano po
accreditation
ba
is per DEO
purchase agreement po.
253.
Tapos duman sa kaurong ko.
Ito yung accreditation
Para-
certificate.
Omnibus, signed and notarized.
Ano niya, mode of ownership. Maski anong mode of ownership, be it lease, be it one. Kaya puwan, kung saan mo pig-arkila, siya ang masupply ng accreditation. Kunyari nag-arkila ako sa iya, ibig pledge ko sa inarkila ko sa iya, dapat so accreditation niya, i-attach ka.
Kaya nagdito naman ni Ate T, touching plant. Walang accreditation certificate. Natural touching plant.
NFCC,
Certificate based from DEO 250
Pinag of Site
Three.
Reflection,
series of 2003.
DO 9, signed and notarized. NFCC tas DO 9.
The eligibility and technical documents submitted by HDD Builders and Supply for Contract ID 24FS0052 is passed.
Next bidder is AC Rivero Development Corporation, Philips registration, list of ongoing projects, SLCC, pickup license, with security BSP, signed and notarized organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data, key personnel affidavit of commitment to work on the contract, project manager Alfonso Rivero, signed and notarized, project engineer Ray Romulo Penolio, signed and notarized, with attached report of rating of 85%. And DO 126 series of 2024. Materials engineer Jesse Bibiera, signed and notarized, with attached certificate of accreditation. Project foreman Romeo Villas, signed and notarized. Safety and Health Officer Marites Pagunsan, signed and notarized, with certificate of completion. List of contractors' major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract owned and leased concrete batch plant. Ownership,
Prelude. Mag-open na lang sila. Open na lang sila. Marayin sila. Continue. Ay, parang meron.
with attached contract of lease, signed and notarized, and certificate of accreditation from BRS for concrete batch plant leased from Conmix Aggregates Corporation from Batangas. List of minimum materials testing equipment, DO 11, Omnibus, signed and notarized, Secretary Certificate, signed and notarized, Integrity Pledge, NFCC, DO 9. Integrity Secretary Certificate, Omnibus, BRS. Sa tiga singit-singit. DO 11. Ayan, isa.
Dapat kaya na sa
Sabi.
atin. Tapos mga
Sura.
para talaga. Sige mo. Declare. ITB close.
Sa checklist check. Sir, AC Rivero Development Corporation did not attach their DO9. series of 2025 12 certification.
Ano,
Ano ata sir? Na-omit ko. Usually, manigwasin.
wala siya.
Lingwan gayon.
Okay, oh. So, the
Usually,
technical proposal submitted by AC Rivero Development Corporation for contract ID 24AP0052 is failed due to the absence of signed and notarized affidavit as required by DO9 series of 2012. Absence of affidavit of signed and notarized affidavit as required by Department Order 9 series of 2025. So the description is technical requirements for civil work project for public bidding. So, okay na, clear na? Okay. Ay, ano na lang, ma'am, ano si strike form? So, continue na.
next bidder is Share Construction and Supply. Field Jobs Registration.
When
List of ongoing projects, SLCC. Pickup license. Bid security BSD sign and notarized organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification and data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager, Joan Delis, sign and notarized. Project engineer, Mario Pudunan, sign and notarized. With attached department order number 121 series of 2020. Materials engineer, Jonathan Aberion, sign and notarized. With attached certificate of accreditation. Construction foreman, Romeo Quibraldasco, sign and notarized. Safety and Health Officer Sheila De Los Santos, signed and notarized with certificate of completion. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract, owned and leased. Proof of ownership. Lease contract agreement, signed and notarized for concrete skid spreader and batch plant. Certificate of accreditation for concrete batch plant. Materials testing equipment, DO11, signed and notarized. Omnibus, signed and notarized. Authority of signing official, signed and notarized. DO9, signed and notarized, and NFCC.
the technical documents submitted by Share Construction and Supply for contract ID 24AP0052 is passed.
Next bidder is RMH Construction and Supply, Field Jobs Registration. List of ongoing projects, SLCC, Pickup License, with Security BSD, signed and notarized organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification and data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager, Jusil Jane Gamil, signed and notarized. Project engineer, Raquel Espilido, signed and notarized. Project engineer, accredited. Project engineer, Eliezer Navera, signed and notarized. With attached Department Order 26 series of 2020. Materials engineer, Glenn Peñalba, signed and notarized. With certificate of accreditation. Project foreman, Roberto Lotino, signed and notarized. Safety officer, Roberto Lotino, signed and notarized with certificate of completion. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract, owned and leased. Proof of ownership. This contract agreement signed and notarized with certificate of accreditation for concrete batch plant. Omnibus signed and notarized. List of minimum material testing equipment DO 11. DO 9 signed and notarized. And NFCC.
The eligibility and technical proposal submitted by RMH Construction and Supply for contract ID 24/0052 is passed.
Next bidder is Honeyville Construction. Field jobs registration. PTI permit, years permit, tax clearance, list of ongoing projects, SLCC, pickup license, bid security BSD, signed and notarized, organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager, Reynaldo Lee, signed and notarized. Project engineer, Ernesto Nierva Jr., signed and notarized. With attached report of rating of 61% and Department Order 126 series of 2024. Materials engineer Philip Lee, signed and notarized with attached certificate of accreditation. Construction foreman Celso Santelesis Jr., signed and notarized. Safety and Health Officer Roderick Galbo, signed and notarized with attached certificate of completion. List of contractors' major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract, all owned. Proof of ownership with attached certificate of accreditation for concrete batch plant. List of minimum materials testing equipment DO 11. DO 11, signed and notarized. Omnibus, signed and notarized. NFCC. Audited financial statement. And DO 9, signed and notarized.
The eligibility and technical proposal submitted by Honeyville Construction for contract ID 24/0052 is passed.
Next bidder is VR Patron Builders and Developers Corporation. Field jobs registration. Mayor's permit, tax clearance, list of ongoing projects, SLCC, pickup license, bid security BSD, signed and notarized, organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager Mark Lester Patron, signed and notarized. Project engineer Bernardo Villanueva, signed and notarized. With attached Department Order 42, series of 2024. Materials engineer John Batuto II, signed and notarized. With attached certificate of accreditation. Construction foreman Felino Rojas, signed and notarized. Safety and Health Officer Wendelina Carandang, signed and notarized with certificate of completion. List of contractors' major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract, all owned. Proof of ownership with attached certificate of accreditation for concrete batch plant. List of minimum materials testing equipment DO 11. Signed and notarized. Omnibus, signed and notarized. Authority of signing official, signed and notarized, NFCC. Audited financial statement and DO 9, signed and notarized.
The technical proposal submitted by VR Patron Builders and Developers Corporation for contract ID 24/0052 is passed.
Next bidder is Springstar Construction and Supply. Field of registration. List of ongoing projects, SLCC, Pickup license, bid security BSD, signed and notarized organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager, Mercedita Barameda, signed and notarized. Project engineer, Ralph Emerson Balani, signed and notarized with report of rating of 60%. And DO 126 series of 2024. Materials engineer, Maureen Pambago, signed and notarized. With attached certificate of accreditation. General Foreman, Mark Season, signed and notarized. Safety and Health Officer, Jonel Maranyo, signed and notarized with certificate of completion. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract. Owned and leased. Proof of ownership. Lease contract. Lease contract agreement for concrete batch plan, signed and notarized with attached certificate of accreditation for concrete batch plan from BRS. List of minimum materials testing equipment, DO 11, omnibus, signed and notarized. DO 9, signed and notarized, integrity pledge, and NFCC.
The eligibility and technical documents submitted by Spring Star Construction and Supply for contract ID 24FA0052 is passed.
Next bidder is 8R Construction and Development Corporation. Period registration. List of ongoing projects. SLCC, Bid Security BSD, signed and notarized organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract to their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager, Arnold Bermundo, signed and notarized. Project engineer, Wilfredo Bigol, signed and notarized. With a certificate of accreditation. Materials engineer, RJ Magas, signed and notarized with attached certificate of accreditation. Safety officer, Roderick Belista, signed and notarized with attached certificate of completion. Project foreman, Joel Bermas, signed and notarized. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract, owned and leased. Proof of ownership. Lease contract agreement, signed and notarized with certificate of accreditation for concrete batch plan.
IBB. Sir,
List of contractors, materials testing equipment, DO 11. Omnibus, signed and notarized. DO 9, signed and notarized. And NFCC.
So the eligibility and technical documents submitted by 8AR Construction Development Corporation for contract ID 24F0052 is passed.
Next bidder, German Construction and Supply. Field of registration. List of ongoing projects. SLCC. Bid Security BSD, signed and notarized organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager, Abner Brino, signed and notarized. Project engineer, Leo Junard Tolosa, signed and notarized. Retouched Department Order 126, series of 2024. Materials engineer, Anjanette Peñafiel, signed and notarized with attached certificate of accreditation. Safety officer, Ariel Bringino, signed and notarized with attached certificate of completion. Construction foreman, Jesus Bringino, signed and notarized. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract, owned and leased. Proof of ownership. Lease contract agreement, signed and notarized with attached certification from CRS for concrete batch plan. DO 11, signed and notarized. Statement of availability of key personnel and equipment, signed and notarized. DO9, signed and notarized, and NFCC.
The eligibility and technical documents submitted by German Construction and Supply for contract ID 24FA0052 is passed.
Next bidder is RCDS Construction and Supply Incorporated. Field of registration.
Thank you.
List of ongoing contracts, SLCC. Bid security BSD, signed and notarized, and organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager Richard De Los Santos, signed and notarized. Project engineer Victor Guinness, signed and notarized. With attached report of rating of 63%. Materials engineer Mico Barofilio, signed and notarized with attached certificate of accreditation. Safety officer Victor Guinness, signed and notarized with attached certificate of completion. Construction foreman Jose Buendia, signed and notarized. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract. Owned and leased. Proof of ownership. Lease contract agreement, signed and notarized with attached certificate of accreditation for concrete batch plant. List of minimum materials testing equipment, DO11. Omnibus, signed and notarized. Authority of signing official, signed and notarized. NFCC and DO9, signed and notarized.
The eligibility and technical proposal submitted by RCDS Construction and Supply Incorporated for contract ID 24FA0052 is passed.
Next bidder is Antonio Vinidea Construction Incorporated. Field of registration. List of ongoing contracts. SLCC, Bid Security BSD, signed and notarized, and NFCC. Organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager Maria Teresa Cristobal, signed and notarized. Project engineer Froilan Conmigo, signed and notarized. With attached report of rating of 68%. Materials engineer Freddy Bueno. With attached certificate of accreditation. General Foreman Eusebio Nedea, signed and notarized. Safety Officer Maria Preciosa Nedea, signed and notarized. Nasa likod. Hindi kasi nasunod-sunod pero. With attached certificate of completion. List of contractors' equipment, owned and leased, proof of ownership. Lease contract agreement, signed and notarized with certificate of accreditation for concrete batch plant. DEO 11, signed and notarized. Omnibus, signed and notarized. Authority of Signatory, signed and notarized. Affidavit of Site Inspection, signed and notarized. DO 9, signed and notarized. Assign note.
The eligibility and technical proposal submitted by Antonio Vini Dea Construction Incorporated for contract ID 24 FS0052 is passed.
Next and last bidder, DSP Construction and Supply Incorporated. Builders registration. List of ongoing contracts. SLCC. With security BSD, signed and notarized organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager, Dante Bombales, signed and notarized. Project engineer, Jerry Bilaos, signed and notarized with report of rating of 68% and DO 118 series of 2024. Materials engineer, Dominic Bombales, signed and notarized with attached certificate of accreditation. Safety and Health Officer, Wilfredo Belbes, signed and notarized with attached certificate of completion. Construction foreman, John Paul Romano, signed and notarized. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract, all owned, ownership. Ito pa yan. Submit. With attached certificate of accreditation for concrete batch plant, DO 11, list of minimum materials testing equipment. Omnibus, signed and notarized.
Yes, sir.
DO 9, signed and notarized. And NFCC and integrity pledge. Tiga.
So the eligibility and technical documents submitted by DSB Construction and Supply Incorporated for contract ID 24 FS0052 is passed. So based from our preliminary examination of the first envelope, for contract ID 24 FA0052, out of 20 bidders, only 18 bidders passed the preliminary examination and 2 failed. So we now open the second envelope of these 18 bidders who passed our preliminary examination. So, however, before we open the financial proposal, let me first review to you the result of the eligibility check conducted just a while ago. So, contract ID 24 FS0052, contract name Cluster 11, construction improvement of various access road in the 1st District of Albay. Of course, the location it is along the 1st District of Albay. So, based on the evaluation of the information about legal, technical, and financial capabilities as indicated in the contractor's information of the bidders as recorded in our computerized registry of contractors for civil work, the requirements for the above-mentioned contract as indicated in the contract profile submitted by the DPWH Albay 1st District Engineering Office, we find all 20 bidders eligible to participate in the bidding for this contract. So the following bidders who are eligible are as follows. Number 1, WCS Construction Incorporated, HDG Builders and Supply, E. Garcia Construction Corporation, Ware Corporation International, RCDS Construction and Supply Incorporated, Honeywell Construction, Shear Construction and Supply, RMH Construction and Supply, Monroe Construction and Supply, Center Waste Construction and Development Incorporated, CDH Construction, Severse Construction and Supplies and Realty Development, German Construction and Supply, 8AR Construction and Development Corporation, 1 Red Dragon Construction Services, DSB Construction and Supply Incorporated, Antonio Vinidea Construction Incorporated, VR Patron Builders and Developers Corporation, Spring Star Construction and Supply, and AC Rivero Development Corporation. So that's the result of the eligibility check for this contract ID. So lahat naman sila eligible. And so to continue with, let us now open the second envelope or the financial proposal for this 18 bidders who pass our preliminary exam. Ma'am says, please do the reading. Thank you.
Opening of folder 2, financial document for contract ID 24FA0052. Our first bidder is Centerways Construction and Development Incorporated. Form of bid, signed, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, and cash flow. Bid amount is 58,203,364 pesos and 35 centavos. Okay.
A financial proposal submitted by Centerways Construction and Development Incorporated for contract ID 24FS0052 is passed.
Next bidder is E. Garcia Construction Corporation. Form of bid, signed, bill of quantities, summary of bid prices, detailed estimates, summary of unit prices, and cash flow. Bid amount, 57,813,188 pesos and 32 centavos. 57.
The financial proposal submitted by E. Garcia Construction Corporation for contract ID 24F0052 is passed.
Next bidder is CDH Construction. Form of bid, signed, summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of unit prices, and cash flow. Bid amount is 58,080,388 pesos and 29 centavos.
May ano kita ngayon, may post mode. Ano diretso, talaga nung tanong, balik-balik na sa balikan na ba? A financial proposal submitted by CDH Construction for contract ID 24F0052 is passed.
Next bidder is Severs Construction and Supplies and Realty Development. Form of bid, signed, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of bid prices, cash flow. Bid amount, 57,984,540 pesos and 1 centavo.
A financial proposal submitted by Severs Construction and Supply and Realty Corp Development for contract ID 24F0052 is passed.
Our next bidder is Molro Construction and Supply. Form of bid, signed, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of bid prices, summary of unit prices, cash flow. Bid amount, 57,926,501 peso and 26 centavo.
Grabe, 94 pages. So, 94, may 97, may 99. Financial proposal submitted by Molro Construction and Supply for contract ID 24FS0052 is passed.
Next bidder is One Red Dragon Construction Services. Form of bid, signed, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of bid prices, summary of unit prices, and cash flow. Bid amount, 58,155,179 pesos and 22 centavos. Sir, 116.
Yan, 100. The financial. Mapirma ko tayo dyan pag-say.
Kapag mo, sa pinapiliman mo.
Mga failed ito, failed siya sa...
Dinala sa Indo.
Hindi kaya bagayin ni strike form.
Kaya siya, check po may kung-tipid na siya.
Okay, sige.
Di ba ba may...
Okay, ako usual. Oh, di sige na. Hindi, nang muna, ba't aluwi ko na? The financial proposal submitted by One Red Dragon Construction Services for contract ID 24F0052 is passed. Nagpatawag.
Next bidder is
Ulit ko ito.
WCS Construction Incorporated. Form of bid, signed, summary of bid prices, bill of quantity,
Sige na.
detailed estimates, summary of unit prices,
Herman.
and cash flow. Bid amount, 57,154,278
Sige.
pesos and 42 centavos.
Sa mga 60 pages lang, okay, tamang tama.
100.
Puro 95, 100. Puro pang pang suma cum laude. 95 above. The financial proposal submitted by WCS Construction Incorporated for contract ID 24F0052 is passed.
Next bidder, it's HGG Builders and Supply. Bid form, signed, bill of quantities, summary of bid prices, detailed estimates, summary of unit prices, and cash flow. Bid amount, 57,767,132 pesos and 9 centavos.
Pero parehas pa rin ang kaibugan. Ano na po ito?
Cluster.
Financial cluster. The financial proposal submitted by HDG Builders and Supply for contract ID 24F0052 is passed.
Next bidder is Shear Construction and Supply. Form of bid, signed, summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of unit prices, and cash flow. Bid amount, 58,182,278 868 pesos and 29 centavos.
A financial proposal submitted by Shear Construction and Supply for contract ID 24 FS0052 is passed.
Next bidder is RMH Construction and Supply. Form of bid, signed. Bill of quantities, detailed estimates, cash flow. Bid amount, 57,917,856 pesos and 2 centavos.
Kulang.
Ihabol na.
Yan naman mamlay na ako. The financial proposal submitted by RMH Construction and Supply for contract ID 24 FS0052 is passed.
Next bidder is Honeyville Construction. Form of bid, signed, summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of unit prices, and cash flow. Bid amount, 57,624,082 pesos and 1 centavo. Ano yan?
Initlog kaya ni Ma'am po ang hindi kong nagpipit. Wala ko lang. The financial proposal submitted by Honeyville Construction for contract ID 24 FS0052 is passed.
Next bidder is VR Patron Builders and Developers Corporation. Form of bid, signed. Summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of unit prices, and cash flow. Bid amount, 57,674,051 pesos and 43 centavos. 43 centavos.
A financial proposal submitted by VR Patron Builders and Developers Corporation for contract ID 24 FS0052 is passed.
Next bidder is Spring Star Construction and Supply. Form of bid, signed. Summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of unit prices, and cash flow. Bid amount, 58,357,862 pesos and 29 centavos. Bid na, sir.
Bid na. Kaya daw yan na stage. Iyan ka, atyan na ako.
Nagdada pa kita tulog.
Oo, tadaon ka ang kito.
Kaya, itas ng orugas ka mo bago magkao.
Wala naman ka. A financial proposal submitted by Springstar Construction and Supply for contract ID 24 FS0052 is passed.
Next bidder is 8R Construction and Development Corporation. Form of bid, signed, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, and cash flow. Bid amount is 57,346,299 pesos and 47 centavos. 57,346.
A financial proposal submitted by 8AR Construction and Development Corporation for contract ID 24 FA0052 is passed.
Next bidder is German Construction and Supply. Form of bid, signed, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of unit prices, cash flow. Bid amount, 56,739,835 pesos and 16 centavos. 56.
A financial proposal submitted by German Construction and Supply for contract ID 24 FA0052 is passed.
Next bidder is RCDS Construction and Supply Incorporated. Form of bid, signed, summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of unit prices, and cash flow. Bid amount, 57,666,550 pesos and 47 centavos.
Financial proposal submitted by RCDS Construction and Supply Incorporated for contract ID 24 FS0052 is passed.
Next bidder, Antonio Vinidea Construction Incorporated. Form of bid, signed, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, cash flow. Bid amount, 58,304,377 pesos and 91 centavos.
The financial proposal submitted by Antonio Vinidea Construction Incorporated for contract ID 24FS0052 is passed.
Last bidder, DSB Construction and Supply Incorporated. Form of bid, signed, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, cash flow. Bid amount, 58,137,777 pesos and 46 centavos.
No.
The financial proposal submitted by DSB Construction and Supply Incorporated for contract ID 24FS0052 is passed.
The lowest bidder for contract ID 24FA0052 with contract name Cluster 11 Construction Improvement of various access roads in the 1st District of Albay is German Construction and Supply with a bid amount of 56,739,835 pesos and 16 centavos as read, Mr. Chair.
Okay. The result as read for this contract is still subject for further bid evaluation under Section 32 of 2016, revised IRR, and post-qualification under Section 34 of RA 9184 and its 2016 revised IRR. Of course, to determine the lowest rated or the highest rated responsibility. So, I guess that's all for today's video. Nandun naman. Wait. So this ends our bidding activity for today, August 16, 2024. Thank you so much for attending this activity, the opening of bid. And of course, to our YouTube viewers, thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning, and God bless us. Thank you.